And we're live.
Excellent. Hello world, this is the Pod Layer Proof of Concept demo team doing what we do, which is tracking the Mojo phenomenon and sharing with the world the methodology and research and experiments we're doing in the course of that. All right, we're going to have our normal three-act structure tonight, which is Act 1, Fundamentals, Act 2, Intermediate, Act 3, Advanced. Act 1 is the associating the physiological cues you'll be seeing in humans, the various mojos, and descriptive words we use for them. And then we like to use collaging to use for examples with people actually in still frames giving off those cues. This week it is...
We are following the TV show timeline 2005-2009, and we're going to start off with the Colbert Report.
Excellent. And then in Act 2, that is the primary portion of our proof of concept, where the team has had a week to look at 5 to 10 previously unread samples, and then under blind test conditions, we're going to see what everyone's cohesion of accuracy was. The samples that were most challenging for the team, we'll spend some time reviewing. The sample this week came from Mitchell. That's right. And then Act 3 is the advanced portion. That is the live read, where the team will do a read in real time, and you can hear them going back and forth as they try to vet out what the answer might be amongst themselves. And the way they're dialoguing amongst themselves is how each individual reader is also dialoguing inside their own head, and you'll be doing if you're reading alone. All right, so that sample also come from Mitchell. I think that's about it. Introduction, and we'll get to it. I am Naiji Koch.
I am Jaini Jailin.
I'm Naiji Mitchell.
I'm Naiji Beth.
And this is Naiji Glenn.
All right, sweet. Take it away, Jailin.
Okay, awesome. So I will screen share with you guys. Okay, we are traveling through the TV show timeline from 2005 through 2009, and we're going to start off with the Colbert Report today. We're going to do round robin, starting with Coach. And for our first term, reading a name of an actor or actress, we'll read out a cue or cues for their gender mojo, and then any new time a new gender mojo appears, we'll also call out cues for them. So we'll start off with Coach. Take it away.
The Colbert Report. Satirical newscaster Stephen Colbert provides humorous commentary on the big issues going on in the United States and the rest of the world, with his larger-than-life ego and overly patriotic spirit along with him every step of the way. And offshoot of The Daily Show, the Colbert Report, with the T in the Colbert and in report are silent because it's cooler, is a parody of shows like The O'Reilly Factor. Aspects of talking head programs are exaggerated, and Colbert presents a host overwhelmed by his own importance.
So it's Colbert Rapport.
Rapport.
And then when he has sports, it's the Spore Rapport.
Nizai Stephen Colbert. As a Nizai, he has... I'll use the G. He has, even though he is logic-based, which means that the emotive expression won't come above the midline of the face and into the cheeks, that will always have that neutralizing that's coming from the Zai. He does nonetheless have an emotive expression power, which is the G power, and it gives him an aware expression, so it makes him very good at messaging with his comedy and satire, because he can make these expressions that convey to the audience what he's trying to satirize. So this is Nizai Stephen Colbert.
Particularly in an emotive capacity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. American Dad. The random escapades of Stan Smith, an extreme right-wing CIA agent dealing with family life and keeping America safe, all in the most absurd way possible. Stan Smith, who works for the CIA and is constantly on alert for terrorist activity, will go to extremes to protect his beloved America from harm, as evidenced by the terror alert color code on his fridge and his frequent knee-jerk reaction of shooting holes in the toaster whenever the toast pops up. In addition to Stan's wife and teenage children, the Smith household has two rather unconventional members. There's Roger, the sarcastic space alien who rescues Stan from Area 51, who deeply resents the fact that he's not allowed to leave the house and therefore has been reduced to drinking wine and smoking cigarettes, and Klaus, a lascivious German-speaking goldfish. The result of a CIA experiment gone seriously wrong when the CIA tried to give a fish a German man's brain. Stan's son is a dorky teenager who tries to be cool. His wife has a past life of sex and drugs.
It's awesome.
It's mildly true.
Naiji, Seth MacFarlane. For Naiji, you can see that in the eyes they have cunning eyes, as opposed to dancing eyes or concern eyes. They do have a little bit of laser eyes, although not nearly as much as cunning, because they're Nai Alpha, which means they have Nai in the first ranked position and B in the fourth ranked. You can also see beneath those cunning eyes that there is G warm aware expressioning that goes up to the brimline of the face, but not into the eyes.
Shiny Wendy Shawl, and I'll take the picture on the right. I'm just kidding. But
Kind of looks like a shiny. It's like the shape of the face and everything, the mouth.
That's true.
yeah. All right. So with Shiny, they have the unifield face, so that causes that means that their whole entire face is contiguous. It doesn't have the eyes are not separate from the bottom portion of their face. It's all one, and the mouth pops out more so than the eye area.
Boom. Naiji, Seth MacFarlane. Okay. I will take the fact that as an IG, he is a G-Mojo values-based, so even when he is cooling with his logic-based power, the G is always there simmering. So on the picture on the left, you can see that he is got a bit of a smile going on with his G, but he's also activating his Xi notably, trying to kind of control that smile. But you can still see that the mouth is quick in its movement as far as it's like a freeze frame, but you can see that the cheeks are responsive. Here's me. The energy between the top lip, this crease mark, and then the planes here. You'll see that it actually goes boom, boom, boom. They play into one another. They fold over each other. With logic based, we've seen it where it'll go off from the upper lip and it kind of like crashes, like sea foam or whatever, like up against the rocks, keeping the cheek area unmoved. But here, even just a little bit of movement, he's trying to keep his cheeks down. Still, you see there's a connectivity between the upper lip, this crease line, and the cheek.
It looks more like flowy,
Flowing. They connect to each other.
like a more gradient.
Yes, exactly.
Lascivious fish.
Shiny D. Bradley Baker. As the shiny male, he has the same characteristic of the shiny lady that was read above, that he has the contiguous expression that radiates out of his mouth and goes upward across the brim line and into the eyes. And what he'll have instead of the aware expression is that unaware expression, which has a more, I guess, open and vulnerable look to its emoting than G does.
In the bottom lip.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The Genii Scott Grimes. So as a Genii, he's also going to have continuous unifield values-based expression to his face, being Jez Alpha, but it's going to have the full face pilot, always engaged look to it instead of the more elongated veil of poignancy that Jai has. And it's both value-based expression, both continuous, and it does go into his Nai cunning eyes.
Shiny Rachel MacFarlane.
Shiny Mike Barker.
Shinez in the show.
Shiny Curtis Armstrong. Shiny are strong on the voice acting, as are Nizai. Shiny and Nizai, especially when you get to like the more sort of kiddie cartoon stuff. The Nizai are really strong there.
Yeah, yeah, I've noticed.
Nizy, Patrick Stewart.
Just like
They actually give him Shy Mouth, the cartoon. That's awesome.
Oh my god. It's hilarious.
He did a pretty good job.
Nizy will have a combination of the cunning eyes, like the Naiji, like Seth MacFarlane that you'll see, but he has the unaware mouth, and you'll see that energy that is more pronounced in the lower lip, which is also translated on his cartoon.
Criminal Minds. The cases of the BAU, an elite group of profilers who analyze the nation's most dangerous criminal minds in an effort to anticipate their next moves before they strike again. Based in Quantico, Virginia, the Behavioral Analysis Unit, BAU, is a subsection of the FBI, called in by local police departments to assist in solving crimes of a serial and or extremely violent nature, where the perpetrator is unknown, referred to by the unit as the unknown subject, or unsub for short. The BAU uses the controversial scientific art of profiling to track and apprehend the unsub. Profiling entails coming up with basic characteristics of the unsub and the victims, referred to as the victimology, using evidence from the case and matching that information to historic precedents and psychological analyses as a means to solve the case. Because of the nature of the work conducted by the BAU, the work being time-consuming and psychologically demanding, its members are fiercely loyal to the unit and to its other members. Also, because of the work's overall demanding nature, not many members of the BAU have been able to maintain a happy or stable family life.
Profiling.
Jibai, Shimar Moore. So unlike the Jinai, who have Nai cunning eyes beneath the Ji warm aware emoting that goes all the way from the mouth area all the way up to the brow line of the face, they have Bai concern in their eyes, which gives off a a signal of being more waxy, more pinched, less so looking into the second conversation. He does have some of that with the need dancing eyes, but that is that'll be lowered down for him because he is literal instead of interpretive.
Nice. Naiji Matthew Gray Gubler.
Nizy Thomas Gibson, is that new?
We have done this.
Zenai Kirsten Bangness. As Zenai, she also has that shy and aware mouth that has the more energy on the lower lip. But unlike the Nizy, which have the shy emoting going into the cheeks, up to the cheeks. For the Zenai, it really will be localized right around the mouth area. It won't really extend much past that.
I recognize her. I think I've seen this show. Anyway, Shiny A.J. Cook.
Nizy, Joe Mantegna. Oh yeah, we've already done Nizy.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, she's a Nizy. That's been updated.
Paget Brewster.
She's Nizy.
Okay.
Interesting.
All right, so Nizy Paget Brewster. Have we done Nizy females yet?
We have not.
Okay. So similar to let's look at our other Stephen Colbert, for example, Nizai. Their emoting goes up all the way, but as you can see with Paget Brewster, it doesn't go past the midline. In comparison to like the Naiji, there's more of like a gradient where it naturally goes, the Ji goes all the way up to the brim line, but with the Nizai, it stops more suddenly, sort of like how Coach mentioned, like an ocean wave hitting the sand, and so there's more of like this Zai like area in between her eyes and the top of her lip, her upper lip. That's the sort of like neutral ground that doesn't really move at all.
Z, right? You meant Z. I think it's
Yeah, or it's Z. Yeah, for her it's going to be Z because she's a nice Z and that's her conscious power.
Nizai, Jean Triplehorn.
That is new Nisai, ladies.
Okay, excellent. All right, so one thing we're going to see here, let's talk about the Zai. All right, in both these pictures, her Ji is more in a kind of a natural state for Nizai, although it is somewhat activated in like an active listing capacity. But overall, she has what I would say more, a standard momentum for Nizai, which is the knee, the dancing eyes, drinking in what's going on in the environment, and then the flat, sheer cheeks of Zai. So it's kind of interesting because we all know that if she wanted to, that Ji could really pop, pow, 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 but not change the cheeks. It's kind of interesting. This is actually what it looks like in a relaxed state. But often in these Zai, you'll have to get a freeze frame for a lot of them to get them where they're not using their Ji.
Nizi Mandy Patinkin.
Jaini Lola Glaudini.
Nizai Jane Atkinson.
Nizy Nicholas Brendan.
Jaini Meredith Monroe.
Nijai Rachel Nichols.
That's new.
That is new. All right, so Nijai. Continuing with the theme, they'll have Jai, unaware expression again, that focus in the lower lip there on both pictures. It gives here a lot of poignancy to her expression. Here more of just open, I guess, kind of like kind-hearted, and then the expectancy also comes through in the knee, with the knee eyes. Although here she's kind of looking down more, but here you can see it more.
Vijay, Jennifer Love Hewitt. I think that's new. Vijay. Okay. So as in Vijay, she's going to have a lot of similarities to the last one. She has Gather, so she's going to have the Jai expectancy. You're going to see it on the lower lip going into the cheeks. There's always this kind of emotionally holding space look with her. It's not like a Zai stone face when she's still, but instead she has the B camera lens, visceral laser eyes, not the dancing, laughing eye quality of knee.
Nice.
Dancing with the Stars. U.S. reality show based on the British series Strictly Come Dancing, where celebrities partner up with professional dancers and compete against each other in weekly elimination rounds to determine a winner.
Vaiji Tom Berger.
Is that
So
the dude
Vaiji-
from,
Yeah, he's the guy from America's Funniest Videos, right?
yeah.
He likes to play the host. So with Vaiji, in comparison to the Naiji, they have Vi as their main source perception, and it's different than the Nai in the sense that it has more of a prepared quality to it, and you can also notice that with Vaiji they have more of a tighter quality to their overall cues in general as compared to the Naiji, because Vi is more yang, and so that causes, like for example, in the mouth area, you can see there's more of a, I wouldn't say like a pinched quality, but sort of like a pinched quality all throughout the various cues that he uses because he has Vi as a source.
Yep.
All right, Jivi, Carrie Ann, and Nava. Have we done?
Not Shiva Lady.
All right, so we're going to see here, classic you see in both pictures, which is the full-faced Lionic look you often associate with the pilots. This kind of warm Lionic look of a G Alpha. But in the eyes, there is more of a steady look as opposed to slinky. So steady as opposed to slinky when compared to the Genii. But another thing is, you'll see as compared to the Vaiji we looked at earlier, the eyes are brighter. And that is because the stimulus register power is higher in the hierarchy. In her case, it is knee, so she can actually see some knee dancing eyes, kind of like a halo around the base signal of the prepared eyes in the center.
Vijay Bruno Tonioli. Vijay. Then you'll see like just like the Vijay maybe that Mitchell called out. He has that shy and aware expression. You'll see the more intensity on that lower lip, and gives see, and you'll see the eyes are always, you know, picking up information. That never changes, no matter how much there's you know, he smiles or emotes. Just like in this picture here on the right, his laser eyes are always pulling in that sensory information.
Vijay Len Goodman.
Vijay Chiro Burke.
Vaiji Derek Ho.
What essential is it? Sure.
Vijay Tony Dovolani.
Vizai Karina Smirnov. Vizai. So we were looking at a Vijay guy a little bit ago, and a Vijay lady before that. And so you'll see here, she also has those V laser eyes, very clear-eyed, and kind of like capturing you like a camera lens. But unlike the Vijay, so from the mouth, she has G. It gives an aware expression, which has more energy in the upper lip, and it's more about, you know, signaling to the audience what they want to get across. So it has more of it's kind of like, sometimes we can call it like, definitely here on the right, she's sort of macking, or, you know, sort of it's good for I guess, you know, pitching and swaying socially. Mm-hmm.
Vijay Mark Ballas.
Actually, I believe that should be updated. The Ballas brothers have been updated to Jai V.
Oh,
Interesting.
interesting. So
Yeah, the
this
Ballas
is
brothers
new.
and the Tremolovsky brothers.
Right.
Got some pink. Vijay.
All right. So this is new.
Alright, yeah, so now it's new. Alright then, so we've done shiny mail, so it's going to have a unifield face, though we don't usually just call it like full face, like much like with the pilot we call it warm elongated face. We do call that, we don't kind of call it that. And so it's going to have the values-based expression going into his eyes, and his eyes are laser eyes, like you're going to see with the Vijay. They have the camera lens quality, but there's a kind of glowing warmth to them, a veil of poignancy that makes them rest farther back.
Yep. Nice.
That's Tremolovsky brother.
So he's also.
The Bayless brothers and the Tremolovsky brothers are Jai V.
I remember way back when they were in Shiny.
Yeah, I kept going
So
down
like finally-
Shiny and Vijay. I was like, what is the answer?
There you go.
Jai V, Maxim Shimerlovsky. Shimerkovsky.
That's a rough one.
Yeah. Okay. I think you got it.
Kovsky, yeah.
The word is processed.
When in doubt, sound it out.
That's nice. All right. Vijay Brooke Burke Charvet.
Vizai Kim Johnson.
Jai V, Samantha Harris. Jai V, again, she'll have that Jai and her expression, more energy on the lower lip, and it will go up her face and into her eyes. So even when she has those laser eyed expressions, you know, so the she's perceiving, you'll still see a veil of poignancy come over her eyes.
With IG, Louis Van Amstel. Louis Van Amstel. I'm not sure how to pronounce it.
JIV, Adita Slowinska.
Nice.
Vijay Anna Treblinskaya.
You skip people there?
I know. I was just noticing that.
No, did it?
Coach is grabbing him like
Yeah.
move.
I think I went and then Coach went.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, so go ahead.
Yeah, I paused for a second. I'm like,
Maybe I sounded like one. All right, Ben, go ahead.
yeah. Let's just skip Mitchell this time because he went before the rotation.
Sounds
And we'll
good.
skip Coach.
I'm not sure if that's perfect mathematically, but whatever. Vijay, Chelsea Hightower.
Vijay Julian Ho.
now it's my turn.
Thanks, cool. You want to jump in?
I'm eager. JIV, Lacey Schwimmer.
Vijay, no, Jai V, the other half of the
Schmurkowski brothers.
Schmurkowski brothers. Val Schmurkowski.
Now it's Mitchell's turn.
Jivey, Peta, Murgatroyd. Yeah, I went on cue last time. This is
Yeah, you did.
after.
Pause here.
Yeah.
Dr. Who, be a good place to start next time.
Mhm.
Oh, this is gonna have lots of them.
It's gonna be good stuff. And it'll be perfect because next week's samples will be from Adimas.
Nice. One thing I've been thinking about the Act 1 portion is I know at some point we did just for every mojo, like when you're reading off the cues, like once that mojo had been read off, we wouldn't need to read off the cues for that mojo again, even if it was from a different gender. And I think this way works too. It's just I feel like we spend a lot of time reading as opposed to scrolling through samples and drinking them in.
Right. That's a good point, and that's a choice I decided to go with for the reason that you all are going to be doing heavy collaging as part of your leveling up process. So this collaging here is primarily for the
I see. Yeah, it's mostly just to kind of communicate, our what we're seeing in terms of
exactly. So for the people reviewing it, I think for them it's really good to hear you guys talk out what you're seeing.
Yeah. That makes sense. So the focusing more on the talking, makes more sense in that case. Okay.
Yeah, so I had to weigh that as well and decide what was the primary purpose of the Act 1. And when I decided that was what it was, and I thought the viewers probably would benefit from that. Particularly, Act 1's geared for beginners. So beginners actually hearing the cues over and over and seeing the different genders. Probably. Yeah.
Because like for us, it's like really easy. And like, oh, we're spending like we could just drink this in at this, but But I mean, we have an audience.
But next, because we do our own mojo reading practice on our own. That's why we level up and everything. So this here is for proof of concept and also as an education for the public.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
It's Act 2. But thank you for the question, Ben. It's a good question.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Then it is now going to be the
Thank you for the response.
Mitchell.
Good response.
You all set?
Yeah, all set.
Take it away.
So we'll start off with you, Glenn. First, the required reads is Laura Mersini Houghton, a cosmologist and theoretical physicist. How'd you read?
For her, I said Xeni.
And sorry, I should have read Bruno's first. So going forward, I'll do Bruno's first, but I'll do it now in this.
Sure.
Okay, he guessed. Bruno guessed Nishai. How about you, Ben?
Oh, I guess for what was her name, Laura Mersini Houghton. I guess Zini.
I said Z9.
It says Zini.
She is a Xeni.
Ah, I knew.
Xeni is a good one, actually.
She does, and she has a very
And
academic
And
kind
very
of
languid, like
style.
style.
Yeah, just a lot of people that work
A lot of subjectives, but there's a lot of Z9 ladies in theoretical physics with like a lot of like slower, more considered like.
Right.
Yeah, I was actually considering the Niz a little bit too.
Yeah.
She had like a full face. Well, more about that.
Yeah. More of the angle. Sure.
All right. Next is Steve Bloom, a voice actor. Bruno said Naiji.
This guy was so hard.
Yeah.
I finally settled on Nijai.
I said Nizai.
I said Nizai too.
I went with Nizai on him.
Nizai it is.
Yeah, he plays a lot of cool characters. He plays Spike in Cowboy Bebop, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
He
that.
plays Zeb in Star
Rip
Wars.
I noticed one thing about when it comes to when
He's
it
one of the most
comes to
prolific voice actors.
He
when it
also,
comes to oh, sorry, Jolene.
oh no, I was just pulling out a reference for something.
Oh yeah, it's cool. But I just noticed like when it comes to like animated voice actors, very often you'll find that there's like one actor who plays like tons of different characters throughout tons of different shows. So that can actually be really useful because like in such a small number of samples, you can really get a lot of voices.
True. And in the 20K, I went into some cartoon land, so there's quite a few voice actors that show up.
Nizai and Shiny
Awesome.
are big. Yeah.
Cartoon.
Land.
All right. So
Next is Catherine Fulvera, an Enneagram researcher and coach, and coined the term tri-type. Bruno said Naiji for her. What'd you say?
I said Naiji too.
I did too.
I said Naiji.
I went with Naiji as well.
Naiji, she is.
There was like one sample that was
She
we heard a
also-
long time ago that like she reminded me so much of. I used to think of her when I saw that one Naiji sample that we had. I can't know her. I don't know her name now.
Did we also read out Ademuses?
He didn't.
He didn't send them this time.
send them in this.
Oh, we didn't send them in. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, normally he does. You're right.
He must just be really busy.
All right. So next one, Jim Baggett, popular science writer. Bruno said Naiji. What'd you say, Glenn?
I said Nijai.
I said Nizai.
I said Nijai.
I went with Vaiji on him.
You weren't the only one. Those people did that as well. He was tough. I believe he's Naiji.
Mm.
And a fuller face.
Bruno got him.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Last one of the requireds is Holly Drummond, the singer and songwriter and EDM vocalist. Bruno read her as Nijai. How about you, Glenn?
I said Nizai.
I said Nijai.
I said Nijai.
I went with Nizai.
Nizai.
Yeah, that emoting doesn't go up.
Cheshire Cat.
She could have an odd mouth.
Those cheeks don't move.
Yeah. Optionals. The first one is Michael Attia. Bruno guessed Nizai. Did you guess?
I said Nizai.
I said Nizai.
I said Nizai.
I went Nijai.
You were right. He's Nijai.
Nijai.
Ooh.
Nijai.
How do you say this one?
Wait, did you say Zai or Jai? Sorry.
Jai.
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 Okay. Thank you.
And the Nijai is next.
Okay. Next one, A.J. Iyer, a philosopher. Bruno read him as Nizai. How about you, Glenn?
I said Zaini.
How about you, Ben?
I said Zaini.
I said Naiji.
I passed on him.
This AJ Ayers.
Mm-hmm.
Here, Nizai.
Nizai.
Yeah, I was really considering that.
Too bad Bruno's still sleeping right now because he got some of the ones that no one else got.
Russian.
Well, he's
Uh.
Chinese.
Oh, did he? Oh, okay. Did anyone get Nizai?
I don't think so.
Okay.
On A.J. Ayer?
Okay.
Did anyone
Yeah,
say?
I thought you said that Bruno said Nizai. Oh.
I thought you said that too. Yeah.
Sorry, maybe it was my bad. Yeah, it's Zaini. He said Zaini.
He says any.
Yeah.
No one got him.
I did.
I would like to look at him. Yeah, he was a really, really tough guy. He had an interesting story and everything.
Okay, Edmund Copeland, who's a physicist and vlogger. Bruno read him as a Naiji.
Yeah, I said Naishi.
I said Zaini.
I said Zaini.
I went with Zaini.
A lot of people did, but he's a Naiji.
Hall.
Hands. Hands are helpful. Those are wizard not. Spider, take a look at it.
Trixie. All right. Next one is Chris Fields, independent scientist. Bruno read him as Ginai. Would you read him as, Glenn?
I said Naiji.
I said Naishi.
I said Naishi.
I went with Naishi on him.
Nice it is.
Alright. Last one is Laszlo Babai, a mathematician and computer scientist. Bruno read him as Naiji. Would you read him as, Glenn?
I said Nizai.
Okay.
I said Zaini.
I said signing.
I passed on him.
For Laszlo,
Mm-hmm.
Nizai. All right, so let's take a look at some of these.
Whew, quite the quiz, yo.
Yeah.
I was really serious, but I'm actually kind of.
This one had me on my toes.
It's good. It's good reason, but it's tough sometimes on the ones that don't have much in the way of younger footage.
Yeah.
I would like to see you pre-wrinkle.
Wrinkle.
We all get wrinkles, but just as a scientific observer, like that would be helpful here.
Yeah, pre-cancer.
Still have like younger pictures.
All right. So, what do we think? How
Quite a
about
few of them.
yes?
Yeah, various people got Jim Baggett.
Yeah, Jim.
Let's do that one.
To be a toughie.
Did anyone
Michael Taya, AJ Ayer.
Did anyone get him as Naiji?
Only Bruno.
Bruno did, but
Not yours. Okay.
Coach.
So it would help us all to see what's good.
I'll point some stuff out, and you guys can take from there.
Yeah.
You remind me a little bit of Dawkins mixed with Ricky Gervais.
I was seeing Dawkins. It's true.
I can see Dawkins, but
Howler.
It's the fuller. It's kind of like the wider face, I kind of think.
Yeah, the wider thing I think threw off to Nijai, and several people also guessed Baiji, but there's no drone. I don't hear drone.
there's no inspiration. I don't think it's conservative.
And the question
Yeah.
is, are there any gaps in that story?
His mouth looked kind of odd to me too.
It did. I thought it was
Monologue was
there.
quite natural. And he doesn't look forward much. He does, but he has what he's like he is here in this freeze frame. He kind of just stares through whatever he's looking forward on a lot of the time as well.
And
those who are
yes,
thinking
they
Nijai.
to a certain extent, inevitable.
And those who are thinking Baiji,
I think
there's
it's important
no
to
drone.
realize that unlike any kind of received set of words or scripture, the scientific story of creation is constantly a work in progress. It's constantly developing. Thousands of scientists are engaged around the world in puzzling away.
He also keeps moving his head. It kind of makes you think Bobble almost, but
Find the picture that we have.
No, that's actually hypno-swivel.
yeah.
And inevitably,
Yeah, I noticed like some Naiji like move their head like quite a bit when they speak. They're like this, but it's just very swivelly, like you know.
universe.
Yeah, it's used more to sort of like push and move the audience and get
Yeah.
ideas out of their head, kind of.
He actually has a slight jut almost this whole time.
There are
And he does these quick little juts out as he makes his points.
Universe is the bubble.
That's when they help distinguish from Bobble. Bobble tends to go side to side or up and down. He does forward. He has this hypno-swivel, but he's like percussing as he does so. And
Yeah.
his swivel has a general forwardness. His head has been forward most of his time. His chin's forward too.
We can't go back and say, well, what happened before 13.8 billion years ago in the Big Bang? We can speculate.
If you want to help me on it, what I did when I was listening to it, because I thought maybe he could be Baiji as well, is I close my eyes. If you close your eyes and just really focus on the
But again,
voice, I don't think you'll hear drone.
Physics know today.
It has that kind of
I can hear it. Yeah.
That result.
Forgiveness.
And even our understanding of the very, very earliest
It's just like refined like G momentum.
was our scientific theory simply not up to the task of explaining what the universe could or
The
should
hand looks
at that.
as a wizard.
Cool, we good on him, or do you want to see another video?
I'm good on him.
Okay. Anyone else?
So,
I didn't hear. You guys good too? Okay, cool.
Michael Ataya?
Yeah, he would be a good one. He's one I want to left who got wrong.
Anyone get him correct?
I got him.
I think Jylene did.
Ah,
He's a Nijai, right?
he's a Nijai?
Hmm.
Oh, wow. I was considering the Nijai. He reminded me of, like, Trump. But then I was like,
Just because it's Indian. Yeah, honestly, I don't really consider Nijai that much. I sort of angry at myself. 'Cause to be honest,
I was
Kinda
considering
stand- honestly, yeah. Like,
mainly Neanderthal.
Yeah.
there aren't too many Nijai mathematicians.
His smile, his teeth kind of made me think maybe Cheshire.
Yeah, I did think of it.
How'd you guys read him? You read him as
Nizai.
Nizai?
I read him as Nizai, yeah.
We all did.
Yeah, and actually, when I went in to it, just on demographics, I was expecting it to be an ad serb or an IG. So, but the niche I do get in the mix there. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
being able to see that past.
Well, certainly as much as an IG. But yeah.
yeah, no, that's true.
Mathematics beauty is very important.
So his hands jumped out to me. They were more claw-like and had the more roundness.
But I don't think anyone was guessing IG. I think they all guessed Nizai.
Yeah, even
Yeah. Yeah, I was seeing Gumby.
Nizai, though, even compared to a Nizai, it was different looking.
Sure.
It had more
It
of
reminded
a.
me a little bit of Infiniti in the mouth area, like the lower lip really jumped out.
Yeah, looking at it again, honestly, looking at his mouth, it's all kind of obvious if you compare him to like some of the Nizai that we've read.
Yeah.
Nizai have this much more like sharp Cheshire look, whereas he doesn't really have that at all.
And I think the aim of mathematicians is to capture as much as you possibly
Also,
can.
I could sense like bounciness, buoyancy, and then when he did.
He reminds me a little bit of it, the bouncy, happy thing about it, but being very academic.
Is a criteria. You've got a beautiful result, really.
Kissinger.
Yeah, Kissinger, but even like more joking.
Yeah, yeah, I see that. Henry Kissinger.
Result, which
Yeah.
We talk, get the shy like,
And that kind of growl, the
Yeah.
little
in the absence
raspiness.
of experimental science, where your results are tested by experiment,
Yeah,
mathematician has to be
He's-
tested by some other
his
criteria.
body sort of
One of
bounces
the
whenever
criteria
he like.
is simplicity, beauty, and elegance.
His hand bounces. Everything.
Yeah,
and you get the money like,
yeah, fluttery.
And Nishai have like this mini choppy hand thing to do.
Feels
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
A mini chop.
just
Mhm.
like
It's more like a Ziva, yeah.
quickly choppy, quickly choppy,
Little chop.
wiggle chop.
as the immediate attraction. Elegance.
Wiggle chop.
Obviously, you know,
It's like a
some beauty is,
curveball.
you know, it's more superficial than others. Clever little tricks. which
Yeah,
take
there,
you
like
Tricks.
slided,
so much
and it goes into his cheeks.
And he kind of like does this like up, like to himself when he makes a point that he's into, as opposed to
Yeah,
trying,
that. and
right
that
there,
shy-
exactly. As opposed to trying to convey it,
Uh,
it happens to him.
There's a beautiful result. The
Right there, he's talking. He's like, oh, great
It's a
result.
simple mistake, complicated like the Fermat's theorem. What usually happens is you try to then
Instruct the shoulder, does it down to her.
first you get
Yeah, downturn.
not the best way to get there.
You're right.
It's a beautiful result at the top of a mountain. You got there by the very roundabout method. You see if it's a beautiful result, but also a better way, and you go back and you try, and you're successful.
Quite animated.
Over a long period of time, one actually hopes to find a result which reflects the beauty of the end point by building up beautiful steps.
That's a good shot, I can tell.
Yeah.
The lower left has more
in a
energy.
row,
Yeah, lower lip has more energy.
Marvelous.
His cheeks
scenic views all the way up to the top.
are. The emoting is going
but of
into his
course,
cheeks.
that
yeah,
takes
it's pretty
time.
cool.
And the first shot, the beautiful result may be very ugly, very heavy-headed
When
gore.
talks, he's deadpan.
Yeah.
But whether I'm not sure you can have a beautiful proof of an ugly result. That's how inconsistent. You've got a beautiful road ending up with a dump.
Yeah.
I don't think very often you don't go down that road.
He has a good, delightful energy.
Yeah, he does. Alright.
Uh,
Then probably the other one that we had the toughest time with would be AJ Ayer. He's a fascinating guy.
Yeah, did anyone get him as an inside?
No, no one got him at all.
I don't think so.
I thought he riffed off of Bertrand Russell. It's like his sign.
Yeah, I was considering like Ziny and Naiji mostly. I don't think I really considered Nizai much. That's interesting that that's what he was.
That is, yeah. I
But
was
at
considering.
that, I considered these. I should have done that.
Yeah, I saw that he was perceptually, and I was like, it just doesn't seem like a Ziny to me.
Yeah.
And he wasn't.
Right.
Oh, this interview, by the way, I believe both these dudes are knees eye.
Okay, interesting.
Oh, that's interesting. I thought they
Yeah,
were
this
both
guy reads a
Ziny.
lot of philosophy.
Those eyes, those eyes.
Yeah.
Come on. First, a word about the individuals themselves.
Like he's very proper in Nizai.
Yeah, they're very proper and also academic Nizai. They have more stately deliveries.
Yeah, they do. They have like this high culture vibe.
Not until after his death.
If you watch his hands, you're going to see him.
Even among philosophers. His first major work, published in 1879,
First major
was
one.
called The Griffschrift.
I think go in a little bit.
Yeah, I was going to say.
You start talking a little bit farther in this first one here. I remember I've seen this one.
The introduction.
As a set of
Here we go. Eyes. Eyes
Yeah.
pop right away.
Yeah, I did get that, but I thought his values base was going higher.
define
Yeah.
cardinal, not
I don't want to.
and then also by
And also, that's a Ni-Ji bubble jet there. And what were people thinking of him? Nijai or?
Zaini and Naiji.
Tiny and
Oh, he's subjective. Okay, well, he's giving a lot of eye contact here.
Yeah, he is.
Drinking, still drinking.
It probably would have been easier if we had like.
He's actually known as being very extroverted.
Or
He's got too much animation to be a Zaini.
Yeah.
like a toss up.
And, for those thinking Ni-Ji, those cheeks are not moving. He's Jiing quite a bit actually here on his delivery, but he's not
Yeah, he
talking.
does do a lot of sheen.
Yeah, you take a knife, you take an
This guy's hands here, this guy here, look at his hands, that's also
Oh, yeah.
Nizai.
Yeah. Yeah, him I get to see it more clearly.
You mix the Naiji and the Zaini together, you have an Izai.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, the cheeks aren't moving despite how much he's talking and giving energy. And his delivery is warm, it's a warm delivery, but I think you all guessed a Ji user.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But notice the eye contact, that's when they really did it for me, it just doesn't come out. And then when you see his hands, it has the more substantial digits of an objective.
Yeah, I think the eyes, they are a little bit more crinkly. That made me think subjective.
Yeah, the older Sam was going to be tougher that way.
Yeah, and his face is a little droopy.
That's a fairly long phase. For when he was younger. He was younger, his face was thinner.
Barely, but
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying he's I'm just saying it's kind of
Yeah. Because the interviewer also has a fairly long.
but still it's a bit wider.
yeah, it's still wide for sure.
Yeah. And the eye contact does not drop. And whenever I look away, I do the same thing. I look away and look up. Look away and look up. The eyes. When I look away and look back, the eyes are grabbing me first. Like right there.
They always stay on connected like to the environment.
And also the eyes and delight. Which is interesting because he being a more kind of stately riff and an older, he's not moving very quickly. But yet when I look at him, I get lift. He has a buoyant quality, they both do.
Which has to do with this.
Is there another one we can see a different angle?
Yes.
It might be helpful to see one that's where you see
I
the
think so.
Now that's a good freeze frame there. You can see that's a classic Gumby claw.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, you're right. I don't look at his hands very much. There's another one with the same guy, but that's gonna be like a similar.
Sorry.
There's one where he's in an interview with a different dude.
Yeah, there is. That's what I was gonna look for.
That's
It's not probably as high quality, but you are gonna see him in a different angle at least.
I think maybe I pulled this one up. Is this the one that you're referring to?
This guy struck me as a Zaini, I'm not sure. But we're not reading.
No, this is gonna be like the same angle. It's a different interview, but
Really?
Because there was
Okay.
at that time a rather bitter
That's good,
struggle
that's a different
between
angle.
socialists and the right to
Is it
be
different?
Again, front on, I'm struck by the kind of wide, and you see his hands there a lot.
It's just the
yeah, let's do this one then. This one's better. Higher quality.
same guy, just like younger.
Younger.
Yeah, both of them.
And with the less wrinkles, I think you can see the planes of his eyes, sheer cheeks better.
Hmm.
When they get wrinkly, you're like, oh, is that crinkly from values base?
There was a man called Moritz Schlick, who was originally a German, and
This is
he
very
came
up
to
energy.
Vienna at
Yeah.
the age of about 40.
And you can see more.
It's always fun to see like the way Nizai or Ni Alpha in general like sit. Like they kind of sit in kind of very light kind of way, you know.
They do.
In fact, one
He's in the
trait of
this Ni-Ji bubble
extreme
jets.
reverence for
They did it again.
natural science.
Again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like when he G's, he's like he does his knee to like lift you up at the same time.
Italian little
Like,
country, and started organizing
I
the
didn't intend to do that as much.
right there. Then the next most important
Here it
person
is.
is another German
Next.
called Rudolf Carnap.
Yeah.
That's G pitching. The next point, boys and girls.
In Vienna, and he came to Vienna 2 years after Schlick in the late 1920s, and in fact left Vienna in the early 30s for Prague, but was still a very powerful influence in the movement. He was chief contributor to their journal.
When he gets going here also,
the third person was a man I got
for those things I need,
Meyer.
it's a bit quicker.
He was an Austrian.
For the cadence when he gets going, the articulator, there's not as much viscosity in your tower tunnel.
And
I
in
hear more of
fact,
a fluttery
it
quick.
had some
Yeah. And a little more percussive.
And he was very nearly a monk. He wanted to combine Marxism and Marxism.
Yeah, that flutteriness, you can
He was
really
mainly conscious of it as a political movement.
sense
He was
it.
organizing politically.
It's obvious from what you said that this was a radically revolutionary movement. I mean, they were destructive of established ideas of religion, destructive of established ideas of politics, and above all,
One of his girlfriends was once a Naiji. That's actually almost inspirational. Kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
two main.
And you see her also when
The
he's young.
mother of Nigella Lawson
Oh, the mom of Nigella Lawson was
was
the
one of his girlfriends.
Interesting.
Small
but,
world.
but the
Indeed.
now these younger ones, you can see his hand is a little less gnarled. The Gumby claw is even more easy to make out, like right there.
Viennese tradition.
Besides
There
that.
was a scientist, a philosopher of science, called Ernst Mach. He's the man who Lenin wrote.
Yeah, classic bubble, Nishi, bubble
Who
jutsu.
flourished in Vienna at the end of the 19th century.
All right, we go with this one?
President Park for about 8 years.
Yeah, I think I'm good on him.
Another one?
Maybe Laszlo Babai. Did anyone guess him as Babai?
Glenn got him,
Glenn, you got him?
Yeah.
Laszlo, yeah. I was able to see.
but I wouldn't mind looking at him. I don't really care.
Alright.
He was,
Pikachu did what he could do.
media on him was a little bit hard because he kept showing his back.
It was tough. I actually had to check it with Coach first because I wasn't sure if it would be good enough. That's why I made him optional. But I wanted to get to that one. I just wasn't read. So
Laszlo Babai.
yeah, there are he has these lectures, but they're fairly high quality, and there are moments where he's just
I was actually surprised how useful lecture footage was because you got to see his entire body and you got a decent shot of his face.
Yeah.
But they cropped it better than a lot of other lectures that we've seen, and as I mentioned,
It's really annoying when you see lectures where they're
a lot of times these lecture footages, the resolution isn't so great, but this one was pretty good.
because it's recent. It's like a recent breakthrough.
Yeah, sometimes the resolution is bad, and sometimes they'll be really far away, and sometimes they'll be always looking down, so you can't really see them too well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but this one's pretty good, I think.
It's like a very staged proof. It's not.
Yeah, if I could just get the link then.
Yeah. Pass that along. No?
A meeting of the series similar greater than referred to 2t plus 1. These vertices are numbered by the t tuples of a set of v elements. So let's imagine I have a set of v elements, and out of this I create a much bigger set of v choose t elements. The correspondence is that no matter how I pick t out of these v vertices, that will correspond
Okay,
to
so
so
not much you can see here except the gesturing, I suppose. But
Yeah, if you go around a lot, there'll be times where he's talking more from.
That's the correspondence.
I noticed that when he moves around, you can definitely it feels like a knee alpha. I felt
Like quicker.
Yeah, there was a lot of quickness, a lot of animation, a lot of
I was worried about Nizai when I guess him. I was really not feeling confident when I said Sai. It was sort of doesn't surprise me that much.
The elements, and these two xt and x
Actually,
sub
reminds me of this guy I know a lot that I think is the Nizai.
if t and s differ.
I feel like I'm reading his right hand.
I know, I am.
That's what I actually used when I first read him. Was the right hand. I was like, this dude's a knee alpha. That's good. And then the cheeks don't move. Right
It's
there.
like,
But you can definitely
Here, that
read.
left hand, you can see as his back is turned. You see his left hand make these gestures. That left hand, Gumby.
Yeah. And the thing about his hand is you can see that it's a little bit more yang than it would be for a Nijai. It's got a little bit more of a
Head of a set of 5 elements.
Kind of
I
crisp.
don't know, like the Zai gives it something.
It gives like a more crisp lines.
Yeah.
The component, they will be adjacent if they're not disjoint, which means
And the
they-
measurements that he does with his fingers and stuff seem more Zai-ish in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really never considered Nijai, really.
Yeah. I think Mitchell and I guessed Ziny.
Yeah, I did.
Do you want to touch Mitchell? Glenn, the seeing objective?
Well, the main thing is the eyes. I was noticing that in pictures, his eyes definitely pop out a lot more, and the emoting goes up a little bit higher than it would for a Ziny.
Yeah, it was something like I thought his face had like a lot of zest to it, but honestly, like even when I looked at his face when I guessed Saini, I thought it was a little more rounded than I would have liked, and it actually was.
Yeah. He's also got that Cheshire look. Like, he does quite a bit of smiling sometimes.
Yeah, he reminded me of this mathematician John Conway that we read a while ago who's an Nisai.
So,
Yeah. Was he the Nobel Prize winner or something?
No,
Oh, okay.
but he's
He
fairly
reminded me
famous
of someone like
mathematician.
that.
first of all, let me give examples. I think a set omega, and this will be the permutation domain.
Are we good then?
Yeah, I think I can move on. There's no one else that's really that big of a deal. I mean, I got some other ones for
I
all
think-
they're a little more obvious.
I think that was a good review of some samples. All right, we'll move on to now Act 3, the advanced portion, which is the live read. And we've got about 40 minutes, so I think we should
Yeah.
have for 2.
Yeah, we're making really good time.
All right. I had one I was originally wanting to do, which is David Favre, which is the wife of excuse me, the wife. He's a man, the husband of Catherine Favre, the IG. But I don't think his media is the best, actually.
Oh,
So I'm
right. That. Oh, I see.
like
Someone
there's
uploaded-
some, but there's a lot of like him with her.
Let's go with your better media choice first, and then we'll go to less choices.
I have two better media choices, so we might just skip him. But, media's media. We have to do what we can. So it's a Hearthstone player.
Oh.
Who is it?
Ice.
Oh, nice. I already know what I want to guess on him.
So do I. Which that's fine.
But,
Well,
wait,
they'll
you know,
let me
until
get
we-
more done, so maybe I'll be
yeah,
quick.
yeah.
So this guy was a Hearthstone European champion, and I think one of the best players in the world, personally. Maybe we can do the world champion after this. But anyway, Glenn, you win the link?
Yeah.
So guys, this is Heflamonk again. We're still
He's on the right.
Saturday.
It's on the right. Okay, with the orange trimming.
Yeah.
We entered the hot phase of the Hearthstone tournament. Like, all the groups have been played out. Round 1 is almost through.
I can
think
see
the last
eyes.
results are just flying in. Round 2
Yeah, and I think he has like a longer
final.
phase.
Luther would
Yeah,
be
his
an
eyes
answer to him.
seem like something
Tights.
different
Now
happening
tights.
with the eyes than the
Say
rest
hello.
of the face.
Hello everyone. We have, of course, also some questions prepared for him. So, again, shout out to Nightmare for preparing him for the place. Before Nihilo, of course, you were in another team, MYM, namely. Tell us a
What's
bit
his name, by the way?
how was
Tice.
and especially how the exit.
We'll type it.
I mean, everybody knows it was not the most pleasant story, so share a bit of your impressions there.
Yeah, at the start, like I'm still really happy what MIM did for me. It was the start I needed. I needed to go into like a pro team, and they did a lot for me. But at the end, like we had some really we had some issues. We couldn't really work really together anymore. So that was like a moment where I just had to decide. Even MIM didn't really agree that I just didn't want to play for them anymore.
Kind of on the right a lot.
So the exit wasn't the easy.
I don't know what that means.
Once you
What's
establish-
that?
I don't know what that means, but he's kind of tilting his head to the right a lot when he talks.
Hey,
Yeah.
between
I don't know if that's like, because it's momentum or because he's just
Right.
and your exit of MYM.
Or-
keeping himself controlled.
Did you look at the other teams, or were there already talks that you nominated? Sure, and
Although, he doesn't really look like a knee alpha to me. So if it was momentum, I really doubt it.
Totally fine, a good team that was hitting me. It doesn't really matter like how.
His
He
positioning's
seems
pretty
quite
interesting.
trained.
Like after I left, I
Like he isn't like moving it outward very much, but like you can still
really. I was really happy.
he's still moving
Moves
his hands a
hands,
little
that's
bit.
interesting.
Yeah, when he goes to the right and does those head checks on the right, or like, sort of like more affirmations, they seem cool. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he's Sejai.
more
Yeah.
competitive. Just walk.
Oh, yeah, it looks
Yeah,
like
I agree with that.
G and.
He looks like kind of just cool.
Mm.
Yeah, like I'm really happy that I'm now in the field. Like, I have the feeling that even if you are a player and you are maybe, but that you get heard, that they listen to you, that they understand your situation sometimes, and like that's really important for me. It's not only about like a really good contract, but also just how you communicate with each other and everything, and that's really awesome in the Elam. And just in general, we have a really awesome team. We can really fit each other really well. We talk a lot with each other. We having fun with each other. It's just it's really cool.
And how it's structured is there actually like a strict schedule you have to stick to? I mean, strict is a word, but is there actually like a call from the management? That's the guys around this time. I think we should sit together and talk about maybe previous analysis.
Yeah, those eyes look quite hooded to me.
Or practice hours.
Definitely.
Something.
Yeah.
Schedule for you?
And I feel like I'm
So
seeing.
what about like directive adaptive?
I don't know. Like when he gestures, it looks like his hands are a bit jerky to me.
Yeah.
Management or something, we still want to do it. We do it, and we're
Yeah,
one
it
of the teams that
seems
practice like
percussive. Like,
Yeah.
like holidays.
low viscosity.
Like, I'm still a lot. Like
I think I know what it is.
Can we maybe see a different interview? Or you
Yeah,
guys
sure.
Yeah.
I can look for one.
Yeah, more close up on his face, I think.
change up this angle there?
Yeah, actually, I think I have just such one. Yep, here's one.
There's like really cool one coming up. We really want to.
Link. I'll post it in video. Or I'll try anyway. There you go.
Ah, nice.
Here's his face.
Straight up.
Hey, so, hey, Tice.
Oh,
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
That's good. So are you the sulky aggressive or the bitchy type in general?
Seems like it's going upward.
Somewhat.
The emotive
Every
expression,
day, like how does that express
the
itself?
lines, like she.
Mm-hmm.
Well, being a bit more thinking
Hooded.
of myself, being more
Eyes.
aggressive, or like.
Yeah, I think I'm seeing Naiji. Maybe.
He's doing a lot of like raw photos too. It's like, you know, that you do.
Yeah, I'm seeing Naiji with him as well.
Yep.
Yeah, like what?
I like moving through. Just complete the sentence.
Are you guys
Naiji
all
can do this a lot, but just
Naiji,
like,
guys?
you know, I'm not gonna answer your like, I don't know.
I have a song for Taylor Swift.
Can you sing it for me?
No.
Hey, come on, this is starting point.
Man, they're trolling on him.
Where do you go?
Under the ground.
Underground.
Then I'm invisible. Oh, you mean so invisible? I will sneak in like all the friends I know and look what they're doing.
So basically just the NSA.
Yeah.
Who would you rather be interviewed by?
Anyone.
He's kind of like leaning on one shoulder or one elbow.
Doesn't really make sense.
Feels more like he's kind of perching himself.
That's you right there. So what's your
I notice that when Naiji are asked questions where they're sort of having to take something and they do that.
Yeah.
I don't even know if
I don't know, it's kind of like you kind of lock yourself into something. I don't know.
selfie face?
Mm-hmm.
Was that your fake laugh or your selfie face?
Yeah, it's not a fake. It's my actual laugh. But it was a fake selfie.
Fake selfie.
Yeah.
Okay. So when was your first kiss?
When I was. Well, I think with my mother.
No, I didn't.
I think 11, around 11 or 12, group 7.
Was it awkward?
Yes.
That's all. Have you ever kissed a boy?
No,
Why not?
Why not?
because I don't have
Trolling.
feeling for that.
Yeah, he's totally trolling him.
So what was the
Yeah.
worst pain that you've ever experienced in your entire life?
The worst.
Pain.
I think at
Yeah.
my.
Alright, are we good?
Yeah, I think I'm good on him.
You see that being tortured it up?
All right.
The heat seat.
Naiji.
Yeah. I think we'll go
Yeah.
with Naiji.
Okay. We say Naiji, coach.
It is Naiji.
Yay.
Okay, yeah.
team.
It's a revelation.
Yeah.
Alright.
Look like classic hunter, interpretive, dreamy eye.
His eye braced for impact.
Yeah, he did.
That's the directive when they go on they have it on their tower. So we're like, I'm cool. Go ahead, throw it, pitch it. Base you're ready. While trying to act like you're casual. Base you're like, you're gonna try to throw stuff at me. Go ahead.
Alright, we'll try another Hearthstone player, the actual world champion. A little bit different looking, so it's not obvious necessarily. Let's see if this is a good one. I have some interviews. Come on. It was a little bit like the first one last time. Let's see. Alright, well, we'll see what we can do. It's a decent interview. Try.
Guys, over
Got it right here.
Nice. Players and
Again, I see eyes with him. No.
Yeah, I did too.
I'm a little bit tired. I haven't slept much in the past few days, so starting to catch up to me.
yes, it was very warm today, and this is a part of life of a pro player. To be on like kind of stress, like pressure, with
Well, actually, for this event, I had to because I was home for a very long time, and then if I'm playing in a tournament that's very late at night, then I need to push my sleep schedule like a full cycle forward. So for this event, I was actually like going to bed at like 7 or 6 p.m. And then I kept pushing it, and then on the first day, I actually woke up at 4 a.m. That's the first tournament day, and then today I woke up at like 6 a.m. Just sort of pushing it, but yeah, I mean for the stress, lots of coffee. And food.
as I understand.
You want to see anything else?
I'm seeing Nijez.
Yeah, I'm seeing the Jez. Same.
Yeah, me too. Nice to get into like a routine for practice.
Seems like he's
playing Hearthstone just all the time.
It's a wider face than Tice.
He does.
He does.
I don't know how that means in each eye.
He's got a wider face.
And then
The hands.
Your back had a wide face.
I gotta say, the hands look kind of loose to me.
Well,
yeah.
The hands don't look the classic Gumby, so that's why I'm like not.
Yeah,
But
they're not like they're not kind of.
They kind of do look classic Gumby to me.
Apparently, as cock as a dish.
I know that you joined Marcus Winsor and Mark.
Yeah, that's along with those.
He has a very like serious sort of energy.
Yeah.
I think that is
He's
true.
known for that.
He's a lot like the other Nijai Hearthstone players, or at least I think.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
a lot of them have very goofy energy.
Who are some of them? Ben?
A Moss.
I think even like people like Trump, though. I mean, he's pretty. I mean, he
Trump's
can be
playful.
pretty goofy, but
Yeah.
I mean, like most of the time, he's kind of I don't know.
Trump's also pretty laid back.
Yeah.
What's the name? What's his name?
Astakaka.
Would you mind typing that in?
I know how big they are.
Ben, who are some Nijai Hearthstone players?
Strife Crow, Moss,
there's,
Trump.
Strife Crow. He reminds me of him.
Yeah, there's Strife Crow, Masan, Amaz, Trump.
A scam.
I think those are the four.
Yeah, those are the four that we know for sure.
He reminds me of Crowfist.
Oh, Strife Crow, yeah. That's a good example. He's pretty.
Strife Crow's definitely serious, but also
he's probably on the more serious
but also
side.
laid back.
Yeah.
I hope
Yeah, well, I'm not sure what they expect really, but yeah, of course, the tournament there as well. But because I'm going, then my teammates are also gonna come and visit just because of the office there.
And you can compare his eyes to Strife Crows in pictures.
They do look similar to me.
They do.
They both kind of have a similar energy to them as well. I don't know. Strifeko seems a little bit more tired in a certain sense.
Yeah, he does kind of look tired-ish to me.
Osaka doesn't seem as much so like that.
But here, at the visit,
Osaka looks a bit more animated, I think.
can barely walk to the toilet.
Or at least awake, at least.
He's got more like a blush to his face, too.
Yeah.
I think if we could get an interview of him face forward, I'd have more confidence.
I know about what.
I'll look for another one. Let's see if we can.
First, think about every single option that you have. These turns don't, discard anything. That's they sort of go through this sort of obvious play. They have to consider everything, and that's what you have to.
The way he's speaking, that soft-spoken kind of thing, no.
I would actually recommend something less.
Reminds me of like Nijai.
Yeah, he seems kind of relaxed in a way.
I'm noticing the hands. That's like the biggest thing to me. They look warm Gumby to me.
I think it's a lot more.
I'm gonna look at some pictures.
Thirdly, I mean, honestly, it's not hard to get into the
I just put in Osaka and it gave me a bunch of
It's a
like
dish,
pictures.
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, putting in Osaka Hearthstone is definitely going to be helpful.
Gotta put artists down.
I mean, he's a little tricky, I think.
I like the food though. The food looks pretty tasty.
How much you played Hearthstone to start off with? You already reached a certain level. If you already played the game for maybe in a year at a pretty high level.
Kalento is a Naiji Hearthstone player with a wider face, so
Who's
that might
this?
be. No, Kalento is a Naiji Hearthstone player with a wider face, so that might be a good person to kind of compare.
Kalento, yeah.
Exactly. And it's something I actually learned from
Kalento's Yu-Gi-Oh.
Gathering, and there, that's
All right.
There's also another dude that he interviewed one of the Zaini Hearthstone players.
concept about the game, and so it's a lot easier to learn from
I
them.
forget his
There's
name.
not a lot with his face really close up, unfortunately. There's like a section of one where it's a little closer up where he's giving like his accepted speech for the championship, but it's pretty short.
Okay. You can try that out.
Okay.
Obviously, you want to grab a good necklace.
Who was that one guy that, what do you call it, interviewed Eloise?
Eloise?
Yeah.
Eloise? What about, who was the guy with her?
He interviewed her in one of the...
I don't know.
Do you know anything else about him?
Kind of parts that are actually good.
He kept getting... hold on, let me
There's a
see. I
link
think I
if
might
you
be...
want to, Glenn, although you have to go to a specific time to see what I'm talking about.
Like anything else about him, I might be able to figure it out, but I can't really remember specifically.
They were both hosting something together.
There's his face a little closer.
Everything. They don't play for the prize money.
Whoa.
That guy.
Wait, why'd you go back to the beginning?
I didn't. It wasn't. I went.
The guy with the purple hair.
Oh, it said Mojo Reading Revealed did it, but okay.
Oh, that's Frodan. That's Naiji.
Yeah, Frodan. I think he's a good comparison to want to make.
Alright, we're gonna go back to him now.
I'm not sure this is the best because it's not actually. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Right, we're getting to at the end. I had actually at him, but it got moved off.
Growing Hearthstone esports in 2016.
I barely even realized I won the semifinals. A long day of intense, but I'm super happy for it.
I want to give you the opportunity to address the fans assembled, everyone watching at home, and all your peers who are gathered in the wings to congratulate.
Yeah, I'm looking at Frodan and I'm seeing differences.
Thanks for cheering all of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I know what he is.
And
Feel
now,
comfortable.
with your trophy, the president and CEO of Blizzard Entertainment, Mr. Mike Morheim.
Mike Morheim
One
is a
Nijai to
Nijai.
another.
Morheim is a what?
Mike Morheim is a Nijai.
Yeah, from one Nijai to another.
It's an awesome year for Hearthstone esports, and you should be.
At least I think.
Trophy represents. We're very excited to continue growing Hearthstone esports in 2016, but for now, this is your moment, Osaka. Congratulations.
Kalento's a good comparison, though, right? I really see the similarity in the face.
Yeah, it's like the wire face and the,
Yeah. All right. Cool. You guys feel comfortable in calling it?
Comfortable.
I think I know what I want to guess. But
Yeah.
we definitely wait, is this our second? We're only at 10:07 my time.
Go for third.
So we could probably do third if we want to.
Yeah. So we'll start off with you, Glenn. What do you think?
I'm thinking Nijai and then Naiji second.
Ben?
I'm gonna just guess Nijai.
Okay. Mitchell?
I'm gonna go. I'll guess Nijai, then Naishi second. I'll go with Glenn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna guess Nijai.
He is Nijai.
He is.
Yay, you all got it.
You got another one for us, Mitchell?
Yeah, I can get another one.
You gotta come prepared.
You guys are cracking it today.
Well, actually, I had three, but David Favre's not.
He's a really good one. He's
Yeah.
the one he's a YouTuber that uploaded all those videos of his wife.
Yeah. I don't know. I could try it. But I'm sure I can find a better one. Let's see. I have a list here of like a bunch of samples. How about this? Massimo.
If not, we can call it early today.
What's that?
If not, then we could probably call it early today.
We could, but if everyone's up for it, it'd be kind of cool to push our lens a little bit.
Yep.
Sure. If there's more.
If there is, you got anything, Mitchell?
Yeah. There's definitely someone to do. Let's see. Here's another one. Alright, here's a music artist, so kind of switching gears a bit.
Alright.
Let's see, this looks like a good interview.
My YouTube works, by the way, so.
Alright. Female music artist named Bia Miller. Hopefully she's read. Put in the link. Oh, I didn't need to, because apparently you need to.
And you're watching Top Crow. Here's 16 amazing things I've done before I turned 16. Let's start off when I was born. I was born blue because
Right, could you put her name in the chat?
being the color of a Smurf, and you have it. So that's pretty cool. Number 2, I ate dirt one time and I lived. So that was cool.
So that's her?
Yeah, that's her.
Around for 2 seconds. And my parents used to always tell me, like, you should swallow when I was younger.
Well, I see a lot of out energy. I think.
Yeah.
I see some curling of the digits. There.
Number 3, I was.
I think I'm seeing her lower lip. Oh wait,
I
you can
agree.
think
so too, yeah.
Definitely enacted even more in the pictures if you look at them.
So, from what I'm thinking, Jilene is seeing Jez Gatherer.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
don't know about the pictures and
think I'm
stuff
seeing.
for a very long time. We can do like a real thing. What the real thing is, I went on for like 10 minutes.
Any possibility she might be a G9?
I don't see motiveness going to her eyes yet.
And if you look at the pictures, her eyes pop a lot in some of them.
Yeah.
Right.
I see.
She certainly has big eyes.
Yeah.
And when
But
she
they do
smiles,
pop
yeah,
up.
I don't see them going into her eyes. The
That's why
motiveness.
I would have not have believed you. One of you eventually convinced me that it was relative to size. That we.
I don't know. I think
I think the dream
of the two Jess gatherers,
we got to know the sisters when they were
I feel
4.
like I might be seeing Vijay a little bit more.
Yeah, she's got a very substantial sort of features, like a kind of.
Although I'm kind of a little bit not so certain about that. But it does seem to me like that.
And if you
That
look
is
at
what
her
I was hit with.
eyes,
Initially, that was what I was hit with.
they're really like. I don't know.
They look kind of wary, right? They kind of have like the eye quality to them.
Yeah, and
Kind of
like
glossy looking.
like glossy, like whew, pop, like the way the V does. It's different than me.
Reminds me of Rachel Ray a little bit.
Rachel Ray, and I think a little bit of Hayden Panettiere too.
The coach read it.
That was.
Yeah, Panettiere.
Yeah, Coach Redder.
Oh, good. Okay. I just realized I didn't even see him like runs like I didn't.
Just like a ninja, just comes by, reads her, and then disappears.
Yeah.
It literally looks like a Harry Potter spell, like right here.
Is it possible maybe she's a Nizai or maybe a Naiji?
It's a lot of emotiveness going into her cheeks.
Not her mouth. Doesn't
Yeah,
really.
they kind of look like Jez Gather apple cheeks, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, and her lower lip is really keeps standing out to me.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me a little bit of like Selena Gomez.
Like who? Glenn?
Selena Gomez.
Oh yeah.
Does that
She
make
has the same like mouth thing that like Marilyn Monroe does.
Like pillowy features.
It's like they just have their mouth like hanging open slack like can't really do it.
Yeah.
Like this V-shy smoky sort of thing.
Yeah, I think I'm sensing more of a earthy energy. Down to earth.
I'm trying very hard not to let like I don't know, the fact that she's got more of like makeup on and like she cares a lot about her appearance. I'm not trying to let that not influence me too much.
Yeah.
Because I kind of feel like maybe sometimes the literals they might do that. Vijay maybe, I'm not sure. Kind of just put it around there, but.
I was, let me tell you, I used to have the worst eyes of all time, and I thought that was so cool, and so like edgy, and I actually was like a little mess. Number 10 is I met Tobo really briefly at a showcase.
No, I think she's more Yang than Venetia.
I have to agree.
Yeah.
She's like my favorite female artist. And I was crying, I was like,
Yeah, Jai V doesn't seem to make sense.
Has more round face. Her eyes really pop.
That's one of the most amazing things that's ever happened to my life. Number 11 is I am one of MTV's artists.
Her face looks pretty fleshy to me too.
Definitely. It's on the biggest sense. Her eyes just.
Number 12, I Survived, one of the biggest losers New York City has ever seen.
Do you want to see any more, or like another interview, just to see her like a quick, just a little different look?
I see some Zenai shades too. Yeah, I think Vijay.
Alright, well, here we go. Yeah, okay, here's another interview. Is it working for you?
Nope.
Not me, not yet.
Not me either.
I guess Clever News doesn't like people.
What's up? I'm Vino.
What the heck?
That was the previous video.
Ah. Weird.
Yeah, I went back and forth. Should we try something other than Clever News?
I wonder if this is an issue with region locking. Because maybe Glenn's from Canada, like, or something. It won't work in the Hangout. I don't know.
Could be.
Because I'm wondering, why, like,
Okay, great one.
certain content creators wouldn't want their video over Google Hangouts, and maybe that's it. I don't know.
Zach Sang and the gang.
Zach Sang and the gang right now in the studio. B. Miller, hello, hello.
What's up? Yeah.
But how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
That sounded like V in the throat there.
Yeah.
You're really talking. You're not like most of the people who walk into the studio every day. Like, you're just not. You're more. I mean, like, if we're gonna be real. I mean, I told you we've been doing this forever, for a long time. Everyone's come in here. I've been. It's just a different.
I know where you guys are at, but I feel like I'm ready to call it for her.
Oh,
Yeah.
Really.
Me too.
Feel like you're just.
Chill.
Yeah, you
Chilling.
You go by a different. People.
How about you?
I'm ready.
All right, Glenn, where are you at?
I think Vijay and then possibly Nijai secondary.
Okay. Ben?
I'm gonna guess Vijay.
Vijay.
I'm gonna go with Vijay as well.
She is Vijay. Nice.
Okay,
Nice.
three
Three for three, and still end early. Nice job, team.
Awesome.
That's
Yeah, we have like 12 minutes to spare, and we got like 3 of them done, and we got them all right.
Nice. All right, for this week, Mitchell, I have a few things for you, if you wouldn't mind. One is, would you please post the answers for this quiz?
Absolutely.
And then the other thing is, could you just remind Adimus about the swap that he's going to be this week, just in case?
Yes, I can. I'll just send out a quick message.
Cool. And the third one, also if you, Mitchell, wouldn't mind, is letting Starglow know that 5:30 on Tuesday in Turbo's Temple, she'll be taking lead on topic.
Okay.
All right. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Cool. It should be a good week. All right, everyone. Great job. Really. You guys brought home those live reads. All right. Have a great week, and I'll be seeing you on Tuesday.
Have a great night, everyone.
See y'all.